So why? The question is like, why does this fundamental child right have so much social power? And it's for three reasons. Number one, a child's own mother and father are statistically, and I say this with full force of decades of social science research under my belt, statistically, those adults are the most connected to, protective of, and invested in children. Okay, this idea that love makes a family, right, or if the adults are happy, the kids will be happy is a lie, right? What it takes to make sure that kids are safe and happy and safe and loved is actually statistically being raised by their own biological mother and father. Statistically, the most risky person in a child's life is an unrelated man living in their home, left to care for the child alone. So the number one thing you have to understand is that in the parent-child relationship, there are exceptions. There are terrible, exceptional, horrible, abusive biological parents. But overwhelmingly, when children suffer abuse in the home, it is at the hands of an unrelated adult. So defending children's rights to their mother and father grants them the household where they are most likely to be safe and loved. Number two, only those two adults grant children something that they crave, and that is their biological identity. Mm-hmm. It is very hard for children to answer the question, who am I? If they cannot answer the question, whose am I? Mm-hmm. And now we've got waves and waves of children created through a third party, someone else's sperm or someone else's egg, who are scouring the internet and using 23andMe DNA tests to find who their biological parent is, who many of them have been told, well, that's nobody. He doesn't matter to you. But those children can only get something from that man or that woman that they cannot get from the man or woman raising them. And that is the answer to who am I? So we can stabilize the identity of an awful lot of children if they are raised and known and loved by both parents. And finally, the incredible thing about defending children's right to the two people that are responsible for their being is you will get the perfect gender balance in the home 100% of the time. And men and women are different. And those differences play out, I would say, the most dramatically in the theater of the home. And they do so in complementary ways. You know, dads emphasize and develop kids' gross motor skills. Moms emphasize and develop kids' fine motor skills. Dads talk to kids with big words like they talk to their buddies and their coworkers, and moms simplify their language right down to where the child is. And
it's wild that you're not allowed to say this today. I mean, what you're just saying, men and women are different. This is like the big faux pas today, to dare to say there is a difference. And at the same time, we all know there's a difference, and the data shows that there's a difference. But what you're describing is the beauty of that difference. It's not a bad difference. These are good differences, and they're benefit for children.
Yeah, they are. And it's undeniable. It's self-evident. It's irrefutable. And if you're looking at well-culled data, it is absolutely ironclad when you're talking about statistical proof.